What's up, everybody? I'm Thrash Maniac HD, and this is your NXT review for October 16th, 2013. It's a little bit late for me to do an NXT review. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning as I'm making this video, but just finally finished watching NXT. I almost forgot about it, but I watched it tonight, and overall, it was a pretty good show. Nothing terrible, everything was actually good, so, and there was no segments or anything, it was just pretty much most of the show was just matches. We started off the show with the build-up package for the Bo Dallas Sami Zayn match to come later tonight for the NXT Championship. I thought that was a really good promo package, so there you go there. The first match of the show is a rematch for the NXT Tag Team Championships. The Ascension versus Adrian Neville and Corey Graves. I thought this was a good match. Wasn't as good as their match they had 2 weeks ago, but it was still a good match nonetheless. The Ascension retains, but what happened after the match was totally shocking. Because in the middle of the match, Neville was trying to get away from, I believe, Rick Victor, and there was a little problem, and Neville accidentally bumped into Graves, and then at the end of the match afterwards, Graves, he was saying, "We had one shot and now it's gone," and Adrian's like, "I'm sorry," and he picked him up, but then Graves just went after Neville's knee and just started beating him down. So Corey Graves turned on Adrian Neville and turned heel, which was a big shocking surprise to me. I mean, it was like, holy crap, I can't believe this. But overall, the tag title match was good. The aftermath of the match, when Graves turning heel, turning on Neville, that was pretty shocking. Then we get to the next match, which was Tyler Breeze versus CJ Parker. And this is still going on, their feud. That's been going on for a couple months now. This was a good match. This was definitely the best match they've had against each other one-on-one for sure. But hopefully they get a third match where it's more build and more everything, and it'd be the better match. But this was a good match. Tyler Breeze won due to a thumb to the eye, but afterwards CJ Parker punched or smacked Tyler Breeze right in his face and took his iPhone with him. I thought that was pretty hilarious. But yeah, this feud between these two is far from over, so yeah. But overall, this was a good match. Now we move on to the Divas tag match that was announced last week. Paige and Emma versus Summer Rae and Sasha Banks. Now this was a good Divas tag match. I get the feeling this feud's still not over yet because of who won, but Summer Rae, Sasha Banks won. Summer Rae pinned Paige, which was somewhat an upset in my opinion, but it was still a good match. That's really all I gotta say about that. Other than that, it was a good match, and the feud I don't think is over just yet. Now we move on to the main event, the NXT title match, Bo Dallas versus Sami Zayn. This was a great match here. Definitely the best match Bo Dallas has had since I've been watching NXT. And this was another one of those typical Sami Zayn great matches. About halfway through the match, Sami Zayn hit the running boot to Bo Dallas' face, and it was 1, 2, 3, but before the 3, Bo Dallas got his foot on the rope. Sami Zayn was celebrating until JBL came out, and he's like, "No, the JBL era of the wrestling god being the interim GM of NXT is not going to start off with a controversial finish like that. This match will be restarted until there's a winner, a fair winner." So basically taking the belt away from Zayn and restarting the match. Afterwards, there was somewhat a weird thing that happened. They hit the corner, and the top turnbuckle pad came off out of nowhere. And then, as the referee was distracted trying to remove the pad out of the ring, Bo Dallas pulls Sami Zayn into the corner, and Sami Zayn hit his head off of the turnbuckle steel part. And then Sami Zayn was dazed, and then 1, 2, 3, Bo Dallas retains the NXT Championship. I thought JBL was going to come out to restart the match again, but that didn't happen. But overall, this was a great match. Sami Zayn's going to get his rematch, and he's going to beat Bo Dallas down. So yeah, pretty much this whole episode, pretty much all the heels won the match, which was, holy crap. No baby faces won. Bo Dallas is kind of a tweener, but pretty much mostly heels won the match, or the matches during this episode. And that does it for this episode of NXT. Overall, it was a pretty good episode. Nothing terrible. Everything was good. No segments. It was just pretty much all matches. Every match was between good to great. If you guys want to watch this week's episode, link is in the description box below, and there you go. And real quick before I go, a quick announcement. I'm going to be doing another episode of Versus tomorrow, and it's wrestling related, and I'm not going to spoil yet of what the participants are or whatever else you want to call it, but they will be revealed in the episode tomorrow. That's all I've got to say about that. But anyways, that does it for this video for me. Anyways,